special edition this afternoon. We're going right across most of our platforms, and I've got to tell you, the Queensland government never ceases to amaze me. Dictator Palachuk, today, I cannot believe it. Now, I'm going to get to the main subjects I want to get to, and in about 10, 15, right sitting in here, got a very special VIP guest, and a lot of you ladies are going to love this. But I cannot understand why the Queensland government continues to treat people like children. Today came out that teachers that have not been, compliant to the mandate of the Pharaoh, guess what? They're going to dock your pay. And listen to this, not because you're at risk of health, not because you're a risk, not because you're a danger, because you're being disciplined. A disciplinary measure. I want to remind Palachuk, really, honestly, this woman does my head in. You are the servant of the people. But the problem with Queenslanders that voted for you, they're enamored with your handouts. Seriously, lady, you've got a problem. Actually, you've got a few problems, one of them which I'd mainly offend you if I said it. Good Lord, have you seen the way she looks on camera at the moment? I'll leave that alone. She needs to seriously buy a treadmill, but I'll leave that alone. I don't care if I offend her, so be it. She's offending people all the time. Oh, Pat, you're a Christian, you shouldn't be saying that. Well, I am. Because someone needs to stand up to these pharaohs. What are you, our parents? What are we, some children that you don't even allow discipline in schools right now, Palachuk? And I tell you what, where is the teachers union when it comes to that? Anyway, I'll leave it alone. But now, I don't want you to be worried. I don't want you to be alarmed. And I'm going to ask the studio just to put up a slide there for me. We're going to show you some videos today too. So make sure you stay in tune. It's all just a big coincidence. Being sarcastic puts you at risk of a heart attack, and falling asleep on the TV, according to the New York Post, could bring early death. And the Daily Mirror said university student dies of joy after hearing he passed his exams with flying colours. Napping regularly can cause a high blood pressure that leads to an unknown cause of death. The Daily Mail, and after this one we can put it down. Thank you, James, in the studio. Up to 300,000 Brits may have potentially deadly heart conditions, thank you, James, brought about by an unknown cause of death. Now, since 2019, I don't know what happened in 2019. Maybe some of you can enlighten me to what happened in 2019. There is 7 times more chance of you dying from this unknown cause of death. Now, in Alberta, Canada, where Prince Trudeau reigns supreme, the unknown cause of death has gone from 500 people in 2019 to 3,362. Don't you love it when a great plan comes together? Thank you, New World Order, WHO, for this incredible plan that seems to be working. Ladies and gentlemen, it seems to me that flies are dropping like sports people. Soccer player Matt Letizia says that sports people are keeling over of heart conditions by the hundreds, a phenomenon never before that's happened. Now, what's this? One particular news channel reports in the United States that between 2021 and 2022, 769 sports people, football players in particular, have collapsed by this unknown cause. What's this? And the average age is 23, this unknown cause of heart condition. Don't you think it's a bit young to be suffering heart condition at 23, especially, wait a minute, if you're a fit sports person? So if you want to avoid this unknown cause of death, get obese. Hello, Palachuk. Couldn't help myself on that one, folks. I know I'm going to get some some of you are going to get mad at me, but laugh. You need a sense of humor. I wonder if Belichick is going to be in line. Oh, okay, she's not, because, you've got to be fit in 22. But it looks like this plan is working. It's working. Now, in Canada, this unknown cause of death has got people dying more than dementia, heart disease, watch this, and diabetes combined. This unknown cause of death. Now, how do you catch this unknown cause of death? No one knows. Now, by the way, the interesting fact, and listen to this unknown cause of death is 49% more deadly than, I don't need to say it. 49% more deadly than, I wonder if they're going to call this the new pandemic. I wonder if, by the way, if you're healthy, are they going to lock down gyms so you can't go, lest you catch this unknown cause of death? I wonder what happened in 2019. You see, the signs of this unknown cause of death, I mean, is it possible it's the climate change? Is it possible that it spread mysteriously through coal? I mean, can someone just explain to me, to this feeble mind of mine, what's happened to spike in Alberta from 500 to 3,362? But it's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. 500% increases in heart disease, just a coincidence. Now, if you try to investigate this, well, there is no investigation. There is no plan to see why the cause of this. And if you do, well, you're just a conspiracy theorist, and you're evil, and you're harming society. They think we're obviously dumb. You are more likely to die from an unknown cause of death, or, now they've got a modern name for it, sudden adult death syndrome. At 22, they're barely adults, but it's sudden. It's unexplained. If you're a sports person, if you're fit, if you're healthy. Looks like their plan seems to work. And then, of course, we've got those wonderful people over there in the World Economic Forum. Now, what I'm about to show you is not something I made up. This is straight from the World Economic Forum website. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of their post, they warn about people like me and you spreading misinformation. This is not misinformation. This is on your website. You, the deletes, they're not elites, the deletes. This is on your website. Now, let me just put my first slide up there, and I want you guys to get a load of this. They are saying that there are rational reasons for your children. I keep telling you, they're coming after the kids. They're coming after the kids in our schools. They're coming after our kids with this whole transgender assignment. They're coming after our kids, and they want to chip your children. Let me say something here. And by the way, Rowan Dean was brilliant last night, as was my friend James McPherson. I don't want the World Economic Forum anywhere near my children or my grandchildren. Now, if you think this is some sort of weird, stupid stuff that I'm saying, let me read you from their own writings. It says this: augmented tech can change the way we live. Okay, it says augmented chips can change the way we live. Are we moving towards a brand new world? As scary as a chip implant may sound, they form part of a natural evolution. Oh, they love those words. That wearables once underwent. A wearable is a wearable. It's not something I'm sticking under my skin. They are accessories and even considered a fashion item now. Likewise, implants will evolve into a commodity. If that sounds unlikely, then consider the alternatives we currently use. So they go on and talk about medication that we use. And what they're saying is that, you had implants before, you've taken tablets before, drugs before. So this is just another step to the evolutionary process. This is exactly what their nutty professor, Dr. Yuval Harari, who, by the way, says that free will is a thing of the past, and it is the first time in human history that we can hack human animals. I didn't say that. He said it. I never said it. Go to YouTube. That's what he said. If I said it, I'll go, oh, you're spreading fear. I'm spreading fear? We're spreading people to be enlightened, people to be awake, not woke, complicit, compliant, lining up our children on the altar of Molech. These are ancient demon gods resurfacing now in our modern world. Oh, Pat, you're crazy. Really? Go back in your history and study it. And now, they want to microchip our kids. Let me just remind you, listen to me, and I know some of you that are on here are a different face. Book of Revelation talks about a mark on the hand. Have a look at this video from the World Economic Forum. Not mine. This is on their site. Have a look at how it starts with a chip under the hand. Can we run that in the studio, guys? Here we go. There we go. There's a chip. Future technologies become more intertwined with our bodies. Now they go to justify it. Implants such as pacemakers, brain implants, they're in the first place. Now, it is a medical necessity. Man, we've been hearing that for the last 2 years. Under medical necessity. But will implants, see how they change the words from chip to implant. They will find their way in other aspects of daily life. Watch how it goes on and become more commonplace. Now, a translation chip for dyslexia. Watch this. A chip that counters brain disease like Parkinson or Alzheimer's. See how they're trying to hit the human emotion of some of these things? Or what about a chip that can detect traces of nuts for those with an allergy? Let's stop that in the studio. Let me just say this. This is on their website. This is not something I made up. This is not about tracing nuts, not about dyslexia. This is about controlling you. Controlling your future, controlling your destiny, making you a traceable commodity, making you a hackable animal. And that's what this is about. This is about control. This teachers union thing is about control. And the spirit of Antichrist is about control. Now, I'm here to tell you guys, we are going to be on a roll. And we're going to be doing some rallies. I'll tell you that in the end. But a few months ago, I had my wife, Christine, up here. And many of you know that this is our business platform. And some of you ladies love what Christine had to say and love what Christine presented to you guys. You see, we all are looking for, and I'm going to move over here so I can bring Christine in. We're all looking for longevity. We all want to look after our health inside and outside. And I'm going to bring Christine on camera. Come on, sweetheart. There she is. And you all know that I've got to have something going for me. And before, in May, I brought Christine on because she's really concerned. Christine, are you a bit concerned about what's happening to women and our children out there in our world right now?
Oh, absolutely. I was just listening to Pat talking just then. And the thing that really makes me laugh is I'm hearing all this stuff that's being said, things that everybody's been sucked into, because I always talk about in skincare, there's all these buzzwords that people say, and then we all go, oh, wow, but we don't even know what they actually mean, and then they show us a graph, and we're, oh, you had me at the graph, and then I feel like I'm listening to what Pat's saying, and I'm thinking, wow, maybe maybe the World Economic Forum has taken a few tips from the anti-aging world and how they market.
Yeah.
And that's how they're marketing to us, because I'm listening and thinking, man, this is the same stuff.
Now, this is obviously is a place where we reach out, and please stay with us because I want to speak to you about the rallies coming up and revival and so forth. But this is a business platform. We had such a response. I get so many messages from particularly the ladies out there, and by the way, some men saying, when's Christine coming back on to speak about her skincare? And just see, the guys at the WEF and all that, they all know we want to live healthier and better lives, but there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. So I've asked Christine to come in and speak to you about this. Your largest organ in your body is your skin, and she's not a novice at this. And by the way, she's got the one ingredient in her product that works, and it's called Proof. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing with Sweet Success, babe. And I know she's got something special for all of you today.
Yeah, like last time, and we just totally sold out last time, and so I had to get more product from Sweden. I had people contacting me; they didn't get the special, so we just said, okay, now I've had new stock land, which is great. So what I do, I've had this product probably. Look, I was just about to turn 40 when I came across this product. I turned 58 last June. So, look, I'm not afraid to tell you my age, but I came across this product, and look, it has just been absolutely amazing. And it's not like we're talking about buzzwords. I was looking for something that was going to work. I felt like I'm getting a bit older now. I need to sort of look for the big guns or something. But everywhere you look, I try this, try that, no, nothing. I came across this product, and the thing that was different for me with this product is this product had an independent study. It was published in the British Journal of Dermatology. So that actually spoke volumes. First of all, it's independent. The other thing is, it's published in the British Journal of Dermatology. Wow. This is like the Bible for skincare. So the study was done at the prestigious Karolinska Hospital in Sweden, which is the home of the Nobel Prize for Medicine. It's a 10,000-bed university hospital. So this is not some little clinic just down the road. And so the professor that did this study, he had his interest. This is Professor Beitner here. His interest was in aging. That's his specialty. And because of the ingredients in the product, he said, I want to take it on, did an independent study. And is the one and only non-prescriptive topical anti-aging product to have a clinical study published in the British Journal of Dermatology. Wow. Now, that might sound a little bit, you're trying to get your head around it or whatever, but it's actually a really important thing. So anyway, he went on to do this study, and maybe I think the next slide. So again, when people do studies, I've seen things like in magazines that where they say they did a study and they go 80% of ladies would recommend it to a friend, and I'm thinking
that's not a study.
No, it's not a proper study at all, you know. So in this study, they had 4 ways, which I'll quickly go through with you, which was really important. Self-evaluation, so the women evaluated them, obviously how they felt. They had the physician that did an evaluation, and then they did a photographic assessment. But let me tell you, it's a double-blind placebo control. That's really important to know. So there was on each half of the face, so they didn't know which side was the active and not the active. Neither did the doctor. So nobody could go, you know how you look in the mirror sometimes, you go, oh yeah, I think I see a difference. Oh yeah, I think I'm losing weight, and then you get the tape measure out and you realize it's, you know what I mean. So it's you can't fake it. But the most objective way, what they did, they used laser profilometry, where they literally measure the depths of the wrinkles. Wow. So it doesn't matter what you say, that's just what it was. And so significant was this trial. They published in the British Journal of Dermatology. This is some before and afters of the eye. So this is using it 12 weeks, morning and night. Wow. And I'm going to tell everybody.
Look at those results.
Yeah, I know. the eyes, like the crow's feet around the eyes. And the other thing too is all the ladies in this trial, the average age was about 70 years old. So
it's not some 20-year-old that doesn't know a wrinkle.
Yeah, they don't have 20-year-olds that, wouldn't know a wrinkle, if it hit them in the face. Or, nowadays they get obsessed with anything, but these are, they wanted to literally be able to have people they could measure wrinkles on. So it was a brilliant trial with just significant, amazing results. And I was saying before about things with buzzwords, and I've been in the industry for such a long time. And look, I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not a beauty therapist. I am a woman that I just don't want the wool to be pulled over my eyes. I don't want to be taken advantage of. I work hard for the money that I earn, and when I buy something, I expect to buy something, that I'm going to get results with, and I don't want to waste my money. And I've had so many letters, emails from women to say, I used to buy this $300 Estee Lauder eye cream, and I started using your product, and and even like a pensioner that said, she feels like she's not wasting her money, because she's getting something. I've got many older women. They're like religious. Every month they're ordering every month, and they don't switch to anything else. They just love it, and it works for them. So that's the anti-aging. So Sweet Success is called the original cream. So you use it morning and night. One cream, morning and night.
So you don't need stacks and stacks.
So I'm not getting you to use 5 or 6 different creams. One cream. It targets wrinkles, pigmentation, and pore size and bags under the eyes.
Wow.
All in the one cream. So use one. You can use it even around your eyes.
Amazing.
It's absolutely fine. So that's actually brilliant in itself. Then, okay, here we go. This is some pigmentation. This lady here, this is after 12 weeks. You can see that difference in the pigmentation.
Wow.
And again, the trial went for 12 weeks. So, it doesn't mean after 12 weeks it stops working for you. These guys, they're, people said to Professor Beitner, why don't you keep going on, do a 20-year study? And he goes, well, none of them want to do a 20-year study. They do this, and this was enough information for them to know that the product works. Interesting, I was with Professor Beitner, and there were these people in the room asking questions. And one lady says, she goes, oh, my skin needs to breathe. And he said, your skin doesn't breathe, your lungs breathe.
I like that, Professor.
I'm not saying anything. It's like these are things in our head, things that we think. So, another lady said, I've got to tell this one.
Yep.
She goes, my skin soaks in the moisture. And he said, if your skin soaked in the moisture, you would have drowned in the shower this morning.
I need to get this professor on here.
I'm like, okay, if I shut my mouth, I'll appear very, very wise. So anyway, so the specials, what we want to do, they're
only for our community, by the way.
Absolutely. We've got a link here for you guys. What we're going to do is we've got our original day-night cream I spoke to you about. We have another product in our range. It's the Lifting Serum. There's a reason why it's gold. I mean, this product is gold. Wrinkles, pigmentation, pore size is an issue when we're getting older. But sometimes what people even more so is the sagging of skin as your skin loosens and starts to sag. This one, again, another independent study, published in the Phytomedicine Medical Journal. So both these products have independent studies published in medical journals. So we want to offer this to you guys today. And so it's normally $224 for both of them. Today, we're going to give you both for $167. That's going to include the shipping in Australia.
Wow.
So free shipping. And in true Pasquale form, Pat form, today I'm thinking, what else am I going to do? I'm going to do one other thing for you guys.
I was wondering what all that was.
I know. He saw all this stuff on the desk. He doesn't know I'm going to do it. But I've got all these here? These are deep cleansing face masks. These are $19.95 each. All the ingredients are here from France. These are high quality ingredients. So it's in powder form. You just mix it up in a little bowl. Make your face clean, put on this beautiful mask at night, and it'll cleanse your skin. It'll actually soothe your skin as well. Absolutely beautiful. So these are normally $19.95 each. So I thought, I've got 40 of them here. So I thought, for the first 40, I'm going to give you one of these.
Great.
For free. Where am I? Over here. Here. Trying to find a camera there. For
Right
free.
there.
One of these for free. At $19.95. It's actually not on the link, but I'm just going to send them out anyway. And it includes
shipping.
And it includes shipping.
Okay, let's get the link up.
So you're getting like, what, over $240?
Or $250 worth of stuff.
In stuff. So.
Okay, so there is the, we're going to have the link in the Facebook chat. We'll put it in there as well, Christine. So if they go there, then it's only available for the first 40 people.
Yeah.
So I'd hightail it over there pretty quick, folks. And get this. And what I love is Christine's heart for people, for children. And by the way, if you're wondering why we do this, we do it because a lot of stuff supports the work that we do right now. I mean, we've got massive budget for rallies and advertising and everything, and everything you do helps us do that. Is there anything else they need to know, Christine?
No, look, if you have any questions, you can just email me. You can even inbox me. We've got... there's a way to go to the website.
Go to the website. We'll put that up as well.
If you just go into the website, it's swedesuccess.com.au. But I think they're putting a link. There's going to be a link in the chat to get to the special.
That's the Sweet Success for the normal website.
Yeah, and so you can just contact me, and if you've got any questions or anything. Oh, and the other thing is just really, really important. There's no parabens, no sulfates, no GMOs, no nasties. It's vegan friendly, and it has not been tested on animals.
They didn't test it on me.
I am an animal lover. I say to Pat, you better thank God I am an animal lover, because if I didn't love animals, I wouldn't love you.
Oh, that's enough now. Well, folks, there you go. You get the day and night cream, which is fantastic.
Yes.
They get the lifting for the elasticity, 167, and on top of that, you get one of these face masks. Thanks, Christine. Can we put the link up there one more time, James, in the studio for the special, and submit it to the first 40 people? So hightail it over there. And, hey, remember, it's Father's Day. If you need your dad to look better.
And it's for men. Men can use it as well.
Yep.
I have a lot of men that use it.
You should have seen me before I used it, folks. You reckon I'm ugly now? You should have seen me
women.
before. All right, now some exciting news. Thanks, Christine.
Yes, okay.
Awesome.
I'm going to exit.
Yeah, and go to the link, guys. Go to the link. Now, very exciting news. All right, we are launching our website right now for our rallies. Now, today I met with some ministers up in Toowoomba. We are coming to, number one, Bow Desert, 18th to the 20-something of September. Now, I want you to register for this event. You don't need to pay. Now, registration, you can come morning, night, and as many times as you want. We just have limited seating, and we need to know. If you go to mesitilive.com, information is there. Now, we're still building the website. I think we used an old video that may be dated, but don't worry about that. The information is there for, number one, for our event at Bow Desert. Then in October 9 till the 12th, which is my birthday, we're going to be in Toowoomba. We're coming to Toowoomba, and we'll confirm the place of that. Then we're going to be going to the Hervey Bay, Maryborough area in November, and also to the Gold Coast. Now, Perthites, we've got a lot of people in Perth. We're coming to Perth December 4th. And we've got our great friend, Pastor Clive Paws there. Everyone is welcome. There is no fee. We want a revival. We want a spiritual awakening. I am believing for signs and wonders, for God to extend his hand on our nation. Whether you're a person of faith or not, it is irrelevant. I want you to come and experience something that can awaken our nation and our country. We're going to be doing TV ads. We're going to be doing Facebook ads. But register now. Travel if you have to. Listen, if we need a revival, a spiritual, economical, political awakening, we need to get off our rusty dusty and do something. All right, guys, I know today we've gone a little bit longer than normal, but I am so angry. And people say, oh, Pat, sometimes you come across so angry. You need to be angry. We need a bit of outrage with what's going on. Teachers getting loss of pay cuts because they're not complying to disciplines. We've got a World Economic Forum that wants to chip your kids. We've got unknown causes of death. We need to be stirred up. We need to have a bit of righteous indignation. And let me remind you, get a hold of Christine's product. I know she wants to be a help to many of you, especially the ladies out there. And look, none of us want to get older. We want to look younger. It's not being carnal or fleshy. It's just how we want to do things. And we want to do it right. So go across there to that link. We'll put it in the chat as well. Thank you, everybody. And we'll come back before the end of the week. I look forward to seeing you guys. God bless you. And thanks, James, in the studio.